Hello and welcome to today's vlog. Now in this video, I'll be talking to you about something that's a bit, not necessarily always seen, um, in my videos, and that's my bedroom. Now, back when I first started YouTube, in 2012, and actually a bit in 2013, I didn't have a place to necessarily record videos, so I did a lot in my bedroom. So actually, if you look over here, that which is my nightstand, which is actually supposed to be like a little fancy bookshelf or something. That was what I did my first original Beyblade videos on, and also on my bed. So that was really what I made all my videos recording on. And then in 2013, there was a second room in my house that nobody really used. It was just for sort of like random stuff. And that's what became my studio. So that's where the whole idea of the YouTube studio came from. But for me, my bedroom obviously is an important place, and I think for most people that it is. Now, back before I had a YouTube studio, my bedroom used to be super messy. Actually, before where I had previously lived, before living where I started YouTube. As you know, this is the second house that I lived in doing YouTube, but it's the fifth house that I've lived in. So in the second house that I had lived in, where I lived for most of my life, I had done a lot of stuff on my wall. I had always wanted an orange wall, so that's where the idea for this room came from. When we moved here in 2013, we said, okay, we're gonna get a orange wall, but I had it always covered with stuff. Now, one of my favorite stories to actually tell is back when I was little, I wanted to put some fake money on the wall. You know, like the little kid ones. You get like the little paper ones, and you get like a little. Then you had like a little cash register. I glued it to the wall. Yeah, but enough just about necessarily stuff that I had done. I'd always had a messy wall and a messy room, but I think that I've gone with more unique things on my wall. And actually, you see behind me, I have the American flag. Let me actually show that right there. So that's the American flag that I've had since a while. Actually, it used to be over my bed, not here, but before. Trying to get used to this thing still. So that's sort of what I did. So I think it's pretty cool to have. The next thing, though, is actually this here. So this is sort of where it started, as some of the unique stuff that I had in my room. And this is it's a picture of the Eiffel Tower. And I think that looks really cool. I had this back from where I lived, where I started YouTube. So that's always been something that I've had in YouTube videos. But it wasn't actually ours. We were renting a house, and it was owned by the people that lived there. And then when we moved, we asked if we could have it, so we were able to have that. That's sort of like the first art stuff that I have in here. Like, I like to call like some of the unique things that I have in my room. Actually, this pillow is pretty cool too. But the next thing that goes along with it is this here, which is the British Isles thing, which is actually all in Latin. So that's pretty cool. And then over the weekend, I got some other stuff. So I got this metal sign here with New York with the Empire State Building on it, and I think that's pretty cool. And it has a look to make it look old. So I like that. And then the other thing. See, I wanted to show these things in my videos, so it sort of works. So I did this. This here is a wooden thing with London. It has a Big Ben on it. So I think that's pretty cool. So that's some of the things. And of course, I do have other things that don't necessarily go with like that type of style of things. Like I have this whole shelf over here with just sort of stuff on it. Oh, I got a picture of me in like first grade down there. Yeah, but like a lot of this stuff doesn't maybe necessarily go with the design of keeping everything look nice. But I think that most of my room has a good feel to it. And even over here with this mirror, it has a cool look. And I got a nice jacket. So the last thing, I do have my calendar that I got for Christmas. Which is cool. I think it's a good spot. And this here picture, drawing of Jewel, which is something that I'd sort of wanted for a while. So I think that everything in here looks good. So you're wondering, well, why'd you make a whole video telling about your room? Now, I sort of thought, I've always focused on doing videos at the studio. Now I've made YouTube videos in this room, but it never has been intended to be for that. So it doesn't have anything like, you know, doing with a lot of stuff that I do on my YouTube channel. That's my studio. But I did order a couple of things to put on the wall. So they're going to be pretty cool. I have a couple of things for Los Angeles. So I'm sort of focusing on cities and countries of... Cities and countries. Like we have the Eiffel Tower, which is in France. We get the British Isles, which is obviously British. We got London and Big Ben, which is England. And then we got the American flag and New York, which are both America. And of course, for myself, I want to go to Los Angeles and live there. So I think that that's sort of like a important thing to feature in here. And I don't have anything with Los Angeles, but I did go on Amazon and I bought 3. Let's see what fingers I was holding up because I'm trying to figure it out. It's great. Good job. But I have a couple things that have Los Angeles on them, and I'm going to put them in my room. So I'm probably going to put them... I got this space above my bed here, so I can probably put 2 of the 3 things. Well, actually I have one that's just California. So I got one thing which has like an old sort of look to Los Angeles. It's an old type style thing. It's got all the cities, and there's like a moon, and there's like an airplane over it, and it says Los Angeles. And this one is just a city with like the sun rising, and it says Los Angeles above it. And then the last one, I think it's the sun rising, I don't remember. And then the last one is just California, and it mentions different things from all across California, so I'll put that somewhere. But I think for the 2 Los Angeles things, they'll go in between here, and then for California, maybe right here. It depends on how big everything actually turns out to be. But I don't know how I really feel, because I do have the calendar on one side and the picture, so I don't necessarily want 2 pictures on a calendar because it might look weird. Maybe I could put one here or here. We don't really see anything on that wall. Maybe I could put it above the mirror. I'll have to see, because I got 3 different things, so that's what we're gonna do. But this is where I'm gonna end the video. So I just want to sort of give you guys sort of like a more of an insight sort of look into the design in my bedroom. You know, I think it's sort of cool to share more stuff than just what's in the YouTube studio. Now, obviously, that's where everything should be focused, doing YouTube. But I think that it's definitely a cool thing to do, focusing in the studio. In the studio, my bedroom. You know, let you guys just see some of the stuff, because I only really touch on it when I do the that thing, the studio. Whenever I do big changes, I show, oh, here's my bedroom too. Haha, look at that. Nothing really changed. So I figure it's sort of cool just to get a little bit of an inside look into it. Let you guys see it. Let you guys know it. Let you guys live it. No, but you know, it's definitely a different type of feel, and I sort of like it. You know, I definitely like these 2 new things that I have behind me. I mean, I got them really cheap, actually. They were supposed... This one over here is supposed to be $20, $29. I got it for like $5. This is supposed to be $10, and I got it for $2, so I got some really good discounts. By the way, so instead of telling you about cheap, no, I mean, you gotta get the discounts. That's the thing. I got 3 Los Angeles things for $20, and all free shipping. So I like discounts. I like things that are cheap. Not cheap. Cheap prices. Anyways, thanks for watching. I make no sense half the time. Either way, thanks for watching.